This might come as a shock to most of you, but I am actually very materialistic. I want material things. I want the nice house. I want the cool car. I want stuff. I want it. But the only difference is I don't act upon those things right now because I know I don't deserve them and I know I don't have the money to even think about having them. Not only do I think I don't deserve them, it's just I would rather use my money for something else. For example, the reason I saved up so much money is so I could quit my job and focus on trading full time. And I use my money for my bills and stuff. For some of you, that might be materialistic stuff instead of what I'm doing is just not buying anything and instead living off that money to sustain this lifestyle of not having to work as much because I did get a part-time job, not having to work as much and be able to focus on what I want instead of what I need materialistically. And so I want to let you guys in a little secret. You see those monitors behind me? Only two are mine. See those two computers? That one is mine, that one is not. Someday I'm going to tell you why I have them and how I attain them, but that's for a different video. There's a lot of stuff in this place that is not mine. And so much so that it's probably easier just to tell you what is mine. And I'm just going to go over the main stuff and not really nitpick every single thing. So as I said, two monitors are mine. That one, and that one. I'm not sure if I'm pointing at them correctly, but I can't really look behind me. That one I bought with my computer, and then the other I bought last year, which was $114. Computer I bought 3 years ago, which was $1,000. The table over here is a hand-me-down from my mother. I bought one Xbox last year for eBay, which was $44. I have a bed, which was $500 that I bought 4 years ago. I have 7 shirts, 1 pair of jeans, 2 pairs of shorts. I have socks and underwear, and all the other stuff was stuff that I really didn't buy. I got for gifts and stuff. So I do have more clothes than that, but it's just the other stuff is gifts. I have books. I bought a printer, which was 100 and something last year. I have these headphones right here that is charging. I bought 3 years ago. It's already worn down, but they're still usable, so I use them. And I bought a GoPro, which I don't even use. I bought that 3 years ago, and that was 100 and something dollars. And that is it. The camera I'm using to film this, not mine. The microphone, not mine. And like I said, I will go over reasons why I have them in a different video, maybe sometime soon. I think I want stuff so much because I've never really had stuff before. Even today, I don't really have any stuff. I would never really consider myself a minimalist. I've never even heard of that term until this year. I wouldn't consider myself one, even though I kind of am one in a way. But wanting stuff and having stuff are two different things. And I'm aware that I probably won't have any of that stuff for a very long time. Years, in fact. I'm probably going to be living this life even when I become very successful and make more money. As I make more money, I'm going to want to make even more money with it. So I'm going to invest it and put in my trading account and all that stuff rather than get that materialistic stuff. I'm okay with that because I've heard too many horror stories about how becoming too materialistic too fast and people losing all their money because they start to buy stuff they don't need too fast, and once they see the money they're like, oh, I need to spend it on this, and instead of investing it for more money they buy materialistic stuff and then they become broke because they focused on that side of the money instead of focusing on the investing side of money. Don't get me wrong, once I become successful and start making more money, I'm gonna treat myself in some way, just not with the huge things. You know, one thing that I look forward to, and this is pretty basic and kind of stupid, is food. So I only buy what I need for food, so I don't really treat myself in that way. But that's something I'm really looking forward to, is just being able to go to Walmart and see everything and be like, yeah, I can just buy this and this and this. That's something I'm looking forward. It's pretty stupid and basic, but that's definitely something that I will do to treat myself. It's like Dave Ramsey said, live like no one else so later you can live like no one else. I totally realize that this lifestyle is definitely not for everyone. Basically, most people, I would say, it's not for everyone. I mean, we're humans. We want to enjoy life. We want things. And sometimes those things actually bring us joy in life. And that's totally fine. Not having things for me is kind of a joy in life right now. I want those things, like I said. But I know right now I'm not going to be able to have those things because those are not the priorities I need to be focusing on right now. I mean, it annoys me sometimes living this way, and seeing other people who live this way kind of annoys me. It's so weird. It's like it annoys me, but I live the exact same way they do. It's like, buy stuff, and I don't know. I guess it's because I want stuff. So them living that way means like I have to live that way, and it's kind of conflicting. But as I see it, it's just a win right now. And something I want to bring up is I do self-development every day. I watch videos, I listen to podcasts. I just try to see what the successful people are doing. And one thing that I see a lot of people say who are successful already is the $5 coffee. So we have some people over here who are successful saying that you should never feel guilty for buying $5 coffee. You know, if you want the $5 coffee, go ahead and buy it. Don't feel guilty about it. And they're talking about people who are in financial trouble and stuff like that. And then we have other people who are like, okay, don't buy the $5 coffee. That stuff will add up. I'm on this side. To be honest, I think the $5 coffee does add up. $5 every day, $25, that's the weekdays. And to me, that just adds up to a lot of money throughout the year. And to some people, it just doesn't matter. So it's just perspective on that stuff. It's perspective on buying stuff you don't need. Some of you might think, oh, well, I don't care if I don't need it. I'm still going to have it. And that's okay. You live your life, and I'm going to live mine. And this is the way I think the road to success is for me. And for others, it might not be that way. Some of you might be able to buy $5 coffee every single day and still become successful and still get out of a rut if you're in a financial trouble. For me, that's the opposite. I mean, it's different lives, different. I think there's an exception to every single rule. And the way I live my life, you guys don't have to live it like this. It just works for me, and that's what works for me. And to some, it might not work the same. And that's just how life is. I mean, you got to take it to basis. I don't know. This is the general rule for most. That's why I say it. And that's why I preach living a cheap life. It makes me content with living this life right now. Something that I hear a lot is people who live the way I live is like, oh, you can die tomorrow and that whole life will be for nothing. And I agree with you. If I do die tomorrow, I'll be very disappointed. I'll be like, oh, wow, I did all that stuff for nothing. But I have no plans on dying tomorrow. I'm a very healthy person, so I feel like I'm going to live a great life. Like, what if you don't die tomorrow? Then what? And the reason I live so cheaply is because I want all that stuff and I want to acquire it, but I know that for me, trying to acquire it right now is not going to help me at all. Trying to get that material stuff right now is not going to benefit me in any way. So I'm willing to wait and live frugally until I start accumulating a lot of money, and then I can start to enjoy it. And that's why I live so cheaply. And that's going to conclude this video. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, just let me know, and let me know if I can improve on anything. I love money. I say that all the time, but I just love the number aspect of money, and I just want to express that to you guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.